Happiness, prosperity, and tranquility, these words summarize Angela's life today. But her past was marked by violence, trauma, and witchcraft.
He would not just only rape me and hit me, and I tried to kill myself twice. I began to smoke marijuana, living in like a hellhole. I would see spirits in my room. That was really the worst they could get. I was destroyed. Destroyed. My name is Angela, and this is my story. Before I came to the church, I was destroyed. My stepbrother came to a point where he began to watch pornography. So, of course, I became the person that he was testing on. And there became a time where I wasn't just touching anymore, where he began to physically rape me practically every day. I would try to defend myself, and he would hit me even harder. From there, I had a friend that she was close to me, but she didn't know what I was going through. She told me that cutting myself helps. And so then I began to cut myself, and I did feel what she was talking about, the relief per se, but that relief is so temporary. From there came the desire to kill myself, and I tried to kill myself twice, but every time I never had the courage to actually put it through. That also began to bring problems in the family, because not only was everyone trying to deal with what happened to me, but I was also causing trouble as well. I would come home late at 5 o'clock in the morning, drunk, falling up and down the stairs. I was very rebellious. My mom would tell me, hey, don't go to that party, and I'd go. And she began to notice the bruises, the cuts and stuff. So she would ask me, hey, where did that come from? And I'm like, none of your business. And as I got older, I came to learn that my stepbrother's mother, she had did witchcraft on her son when he came from Cape Verde to mess up our family, because she still was in love with my stepfather. So I began to understand why I couldn't sleep at night. I would see spirits. I would try to fall asleep. It'd take me at least 6 hours to close my eyes.
Home was not safe for her. Feeling haunted and paranoid, she lived terrorized and found no solution to her problems.
My grandma, she was close to the point where she was going to die. So she came to live with us in Rhode Island. And we had a church there. So every time she would visit, she would bring me on the weekends and stuff. But when she came to live with us, she started demanding me to go more. And my grandma, she had made me promise 2 days before she died that we would continue to go to the Universal Church. When she asked us, she was like, oh, I want you guys to make Vovo a promise. And I'm like, okay, what do you want? At the point she was dying, I was like, whatever you want. And she was like, I want you guys to promise me that you guys are going to keep going to Universal Church. We were like, okay, Vovo, why do you want us to keep going there? I don't understand why it's so important to you. And she was like, because that was where I met the living God. So that was when I really converted. It was when I made the decision to just let go. Stop trying to pretend like I'm okay, like I can do it on my own. I realized that I was small, I was weak, and I needed God's help. So that's when things really began to change for me. And then my mom had her battles and everything that she was facing, after my grandma died. School is I almost stayed back. I can't even count how many classes I even failed. Drinking every weekend wasn't enough. There was nothing that was filling me. Today, I have peace. I no longer have negative thoughts. I no longer see spirits. I no longer suffer from anything. And now my life is blessed in every area. Thank God for that.
Angela found a way to solve her problems. Following her grandmother's advice, she found an opportunity to change her life.
I've always been a person that was independent, but now I depend on God. So it's my life is just striving completely. My spiritual life, my connection with God is so blessed to be able to have somebody that you call your best friend. Somebody you don't even see, but they're your bestest friend ever.
With the help of the intelligent faith, Angela was able to recover from her traumas. Long gone are the memories that robbed her from her peace, and now she lives happy. Changed and faithful, she smiles at a life full of prosperity and a bright future ahead.